Hi everyone. Today, as you can see, I'm with Jerome. It's October 2022, and we thought it would be nice to put out a new little video here and letting y'all know where we're at here with this trial, because it's been a long time. It's been a long overdue process for Jerome and his family. And so we're at Jerome's son's house. And I'm going to let Jerome tell you like where we're at right now with his trial.
Okay, what's going on with my trial is we were fortunate enough to get we put in a motion for them to dismiss the trial, okay, and also a motion for me to be able to come home to my son's house, and
Yeah, so
the judge approved coming home and
Right,
with tethers.
right, but because he'd been in the Livingston County Jail for so long, and then the flu went around, and they kept him in there way longer than is allowed for someone to be in a county jail. So in the beginning of the year, his trial was supposed to start, but then they postponed it because of the flu, and so they had to let him out.
Right.
And that was in January.
Yeah. So it was a long, excruciating 2 years to wait for this COVID to
The flu.
COVID flu to level out and settle down. So it was a long wait in county jail. And now I'm home with my family, and it's the greatest thing, And I'm still basically under house arrest. I have 2 tethers on. I have a scram and a GPS tether. So, but that's a real plus. I'm home at least with the
Yes,
family.
at least, yeah. But he can't go anywhere. He's like, imprisoned here in the home, which is just a huge blessing. But he has 2 tethers on, and he has to pay how much?
I pay $124 a week. So
A week.
that comes to about
Since January.
$497 a month I have to pay for these tethers.
Right. So try and shower with 2 tethers on.
And then at one time there was something wrong with one of the tethers. I had to have my son take off. Both my sons had to take off from work, drive me halfway across I had to go all the way to Jackson, Michigan, and have the tether fixed. And I was there in that room 12 minutes at the longest. Then we had to drive all the way back. So it's a real inconvenience for us, and my sons too, because they have their own families. And
so he's still, waiting, for his fair trial that he never got back in 2008 when Theresa Brennan was the judge that
having
that conducted the trial, which
Right.
If any of you are listening and don't know, Jerome was accused of killing his brother and his brother's wife back in 2008. He didn't do it. They never found a weapon. They never found any DNA. They never found a motive. All he had was a false confession, and this is what's going to lead up to where we're at right now. And Sean Furlong, the State Police Sean Furlong, was the one that interrogated him and got a false confession out of him. And so they arrested him right away just on that. And he was at work at the Selfridge Air Force Base at the time of the brother and wife's death. So, how do you even fathom all this with all those facts there? And then anyway, so Brennan conducted the trial.
Right, she was the presiding judge.
Right, and Pam Maas was
Prosecutor.
the prosecutor, under Bill Vaillancourt. Remember all those names. And Brennan just rushed the trial through, didn't let a lot of evidence, like boxes and boxes of evidence. And anyway, Jerome's been paying the price and his family ever since. And so where we are now is the trial was supposed to start in January, got postponed again, and then they wanted Sean Furlong and Pamela Maas to testify at his new trial. And guess what? The judge said no. No. Why would you want them to testify? I mean, really, why?
Well, he basically, yes, you're absolutely right. He gave them an exemption from testifying in court. On top of giving them that exemption, they requested immunity from appearing in court. So what does that tell you? That tells you that they're trying to hide something. They don't want to appear on the witness stand at all, because the lawyers will shoot holes, make Swiss cheese out of them.
Exactly.
And so will surface.
And they were the two main characters. Well, actually, the three of them: Maas, Furlong, and Brennan. And so, why would you want them at the trial? I mean, it's ridiculous. So they're on an appeal right now with the Supreme Court, and that's why there's no trial yet. They're waiting and waiting, and let's wait some more, because you know what they really want? They just want him to die. So this all go away, and all the lies will come to light, and the lawsuits, and so
they can go on their happy way. You know, oh, he's dead. You know, they'll be happy about that. But you know, it's crazy the way, and it's 14 years of my life I spent away from my family, and you know, I missed so many things. And my grandchildren, I missed their first time they rode a bike, their first communion, their baptism,
the birth of Jared's,
the birth
of
yeah.
Jared's kids. He missed the wedding. I mean, this family, this is just the highest corruption ever.
I missed Jared's wedding totally, completely. So. Yeah,
so
it's just heartbreaking every time you turn around, you know.
Yeah, so we wanted just to let you guys all know where Jerome's at yet, and you know, you haven't heard anything lately, right?
No, it's still in the appeal process right now. So I don't expect to hear anything until after the holidays now, because they don't want to get involved in that, you know. I expect to see something in January. Maybe we'll get an answer on it in January. I don't know.
Yeah, don't take Jerome wrong. He's not, I mean, he has reason to complain and to be very upset still, because he never got a fair trial, and everybody's entitled to that, whether they're guilty or not. He never got that. And so it's just horrible still what they're doing to him. And anyway, we just wanted to let you guys all know where Jerome's at, and it's such a huge blessing that he's here at his son's house, and he gets to see all his family and stuff. I mean, it's just a huge, huge blessing. So, you know, the prayers have worked so far,
yes.
And they're going to continue to work, and they're going to continue to get him completely set free.
Acquitted and exonerated.
Yes,
and whatever.
And oh, geez, is that going to be a party? But Jerome wants to close us out with something he wrote, and he wants to just say all this.
Yeah,
so.
I just wanted to thank everyone for, supporting me spiritually, morally, and believing in me. What a great feeling it is to know that all you fine folks are out there are really good, understanding people, and that you see the corruption in our local government. So there'd be someone in your family. You might know someone in your family. You might know someone, you have friends who have someone that was wrongfully convicted in this corrupt local government we have. There's some passages I like to pass along, and one of them is a passage from Proverbs, and it says, acquitting the guilty and condemning the innocent are detestable to the Lord. And that's from Proverbs. And then the other one is, the scales are fixed for the guilty to be acquitted. The Lord detests double standards of every kind. So I appreciate you taking the time to listen to me, and Denice, and God bless you all, and God bless America. Thank you very much.
So that's it. That's what's happening now news with Denice, and all you prayer warriors that have tagged on to this whole case, and all the ones that have helped do anything and expose the corruption. Please keep praying for them, because we know prayers work, and
yes.
you know, the Kowalski family is so grateful to all of you, and, you know, God bless us all. Keep praying, you know, pray for the world, and just remember, Jesus loves you.
Right. God bless you. We
Love
love
and peace.
you. We love you.
That's what's happening with Denice.
Bye.